on down to the ground. Grab a pillow or a blanket if you have it nearby, or both if you want to get extra comfy. And we're going to ease into things, so just finding yourself in a normal lying down position, feet hips distance apart, hands by your sides, palms up towards the sky. And take a moment just to snuggle your shoulder blades up underneath your heart. Feel the body heavy on the ground. And right away, we're going to notice what it feels like to release the tongue in the mouth. So just release the tongue, relax, softening through the jaw. Just notice what that small movement or release does for your body. Continue to try to soften through all the muscles of the face and the forehead, bringing awareness to the cheekbones, the forehead, and then begin to feel the eyes heavy in their sockets. If you haven't done so already, the invitation to close your eyes. Let the whole entire head be heavy into the ground. Allow gravity to do all the work. And we're going to amp up the breath here to start. Just noticing the inhale and the exhale. Not trying to force or control anything. And we're going to use Ujjayi breath today, or ocean breath, as a tool to become present, to drown out the rest of the world, to drown out a busy mind. So ocean breath is with the mouth or lips closed. And you'll have a soft restriction in the back of the throat, sounding like the ocean waves, or almost like you're trying to fog up a mirror. See if you can just be with the noise of your breath as you move through several rounds of inhales and exhales, sounding like the ocean waves crashing in. Continue breathing. And we'll scan the rest of the body, just noticing where you might be holding or gripping, where things might be aching or tired. And we'll just notice those places, those crevices, and just let them be heavy as we continue to wash it all away with our ocean breath. Throughout this practice, feel free to keep your eyes soft or your eyes closed. Always the invitation to return to corpse pose or child's pose or anything that feels comfortable. If the current movements aren't serving, and we'll start out nice and slow by bringing the soles of the feet to the earth, bending the knees, walking the feet in towards our hips. And we'll put our hands on top of our knees, hugging our knees in towards our chest for a little lower back love. Maybe making some circles one way and then the other. Remembering to breathe, choosing to be present. Now, nice and slow, we'll send the left leg out long, toes up towards the sky, ankle on the ground, and our right sole of the foot's going to go up towards the sky. Hands interlaced behind our right thigh. You might just point and flex the foot, maybe making circles with the ankle one way and the other. Deep breaths. You might give your leg a gentle pull, tug back towards your heart as you press away with that left foot like you're pressing into an imaginary wall. And then nice and slow, we'll hug that right knee up into the armpit, really pressing away, finding opposition with that left foot as you hug and squeeze that knee in. Deep breath in, deep breath out. On your next inhale, we'll lift the nose up towards the knee. And then exhale, release the head back down towards the mat. We'll bring both knees back into the chest once again. And then we'll come onto our left side, just letting the knees fall all the way over. And then bring your blanket or your pillow underneath your head. Snuggle that left shoulder blade under yourself. Knees parallel, almost in a right angle. And then both hands are going to come out in front of you. The right hand on top of the left, almost like you're clapping the hands together, arms straight. We'll take a breath here, just getting settled on our left side. Inhale in, big ocean breath. And on your exhale, we'll peel open, right hand crosses the front body, and we open up, recline twist. Maybe looking past your right shoulder. Smoothing it out with long, deep breaths in and out. Scanning the body here if the mind is busy, noticing where you may be tight in the hips, the lower back. Allow the breath to travel there to find expansion. Nice deep inhale here to reset. Fill the belly up all the way. And then exhale, bring that right hand back across the body. We'll slowly turn back on to our back, continuing to use that blanket as a pillow if that feels good. We'll bring both knees back up into the chest, finding any micro movements, some rocking back and forth. And then we'll go to the other side, allowing the knees to fall over to the right. Hands come out in front of us as we come onto our right shoulder. Right ear finds our blanket or our pillow, and we clap the hands in front of us. Nice inhale in, nice and aware here. And then exhale, opening up, sliding the left hand across the front body, picking any variation with the arms that feels good, and choosing to look past your left shoulder for a little deeper. We're staying looking up towards the sky for more restorative posture. Again, inhaling to expand through the left hip crease, the left side body, and exhaling to ground down, to settle in. Finding your breath, starting to cue the body to slow it down. Cueing our parasympathetic nervous system just to chill out and relax. And we'll inhale in here together, deep belly breath. And on the exhale, we'll unwind, coming back to center, moving our blanket out of the way. This time, hugging our left knee into our chest, sending our right leg out long, pressing into that imaginary wall. And let's send the left sole of the foot up towards the sky, hands interlaced behind the left thigh. Repeating that same point and flex or circles with the ankle on this side. Hugging that left knee in towards the armpit, the heart. Finding opposition by pressing away with that right foot as you squeeze up and in with that left knee. Big inhale, we'll lift the nose up towards the knee. And exhale, release the head down. Nice and slow. We'll send both feet up towards the sky this time, allowing the blood to flow in the opposite direction. We'll send our hands up towards the sky like you're reaching towards your feet. And then pretend like you're running on the ceiling or shaking the feet and the hands, almost like you're pressing or pushing away any kind of something bad, something negative that you want to let go. Shoo it away. And then we'll grab the soles of the feet or the ankles with the hands, coming into happy baby, maybe rocking a little back and forth. Pressing the soles of the feet up towards the sky as you pull down with the hands on the ankles or the soles of the feet. Tucking the chin just slightly to lengthen through the back of the neck. And then we'll release that, let it go. Feet come to the floor. And we'll slowly make our way up into a seat. Go ahead and bring your blanket underneath you for a little lift. Then we'll start with our right foot in front of the left. And let's just get settled here, stacking up through the spine, allowing the shoulders to drop down heavy. Hands can come to the tops of the knees or the lap. Find an ocean breath here for a few rounds. Lifting the chest up and towards the sky. A lot of times when we feel clogged up energetically, it's because we have been crumpling the spine. So just sitting up tall can really help with a few deep breaths. And clear the space, clear the energy, make us feel better and restored. And when you're ready, we'll slowly walk the hands out in front of us, maybe staying on the fingertips or coming onto the palms. Getting a stretch in that right hip crease, an option to come down onto the elbows, hands together in prayer. Tucking our chin in towards our chest. Finding our breath. Right, we'll come back up onto the fingertips and slowly begin to walk the hands over towards the left side, out in front. Right hand comes on top of the left, and we tuck our chin again towards the chest. Big side body stretch here, all the way from the tailbone, through the lower back, the right hip, the shoulder. One more deep breath in here, deep breath out. As we slowly make our way back to center, walking the hands all the way up. Sit up nice and tall once again. Deep breath in. Long breath out. All right, switching the feet. Left foot comes out in front. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, walking the hands out in front. Maybe to the palms or the fingertips to start. And then the option to drop down to the elbows, bringing our palms together. Sending breath and awareness down into that left hip crease. Really rooting your tailbone, your sits bones down into the earth. Relax through the jaw again, releasing the tongue, softening the forehead, the skin of the face. Big inhale in. Coming back up onto our hands on the exhale, walking them all the way over towards the right. Our left hand comes on top of the right hand, and we tuck our chin in towards our chest. Big side body stretch. Noticing how this side may be different, and making any adjustments that feel good, that accommodate where you're at today. All right, and on your exhale, nice and slow, walk the hands back to center and then slide them towards yourself as you stack up through the spine. Last thing to lift is the chin. Hands come down by our sides. We'll begin to walk them back in towards one another. Drop our chin towards our chest. Getting a big stretch through the shoulders and the back of the neck. And then right ear is going to drop over towards our right shoulder. See if you can tilt your head at the right angle where you can feel the stretch from the tip of your shoulder bone all the way to the chin, the jawline. You might have to lift your chin just slightly towards the sky. Layering in the breath here. And then on your exhale, drop the chin back towards the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Keeping the fingertips planted behind you. Maybe lifting the chin up just slightly. Feeling that stretch from the shoulder, the neck, the ear. And then exhale, drop your chin back in towards your chest. We'll lift the chin up. And then take the hands just to the tops of your ear on both sides and just start giving it a gentle pull. And then make your way all the way down your ear, pulling away until you find your earlobe. Just give that a gentle pull as well. And then take your fingertips to your jaw. Give yourself a slight pressure there, either holding it still like a pressure point or massaging it gently. All right, and then we'll let that go whenever you're satisfied. Shaking out through the hands, we'll come forward onto all fours. Stacking our bones, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And then we'll inhale to send the right leg out long, toes on the ground. Inhale to lift the chin, look forward. And then we're going to exhale, send the knee all the way up in between our hands, coming into pigeon. You might use that blanket or pillow underneath your right hip. We'll stay here, upward pigeon for just a moment, getting a stretch in that front left hip crease, coming onto the fingertips, reaching our crown up towards the sky, pressing firmly down into the back left foot. Inhale. And then exhale, we can fold forward, maybe coming back onto the elbows or stacking one fist on top of the other, allowing the forehead to come down. Again, layering in that ocean breath here, big hip opener. Being aware of everything that's touching the ground. The hands, the forearms, the legs and the feet and the toes. Noticing how the face is doing. If it's tensed back up, just soften. Gentle reminder to loosen up through the jaw. One more deep breath in here. Really expand through the belly. Feel it on your right thigh. And on the exhale, we'll press up into our hands and slowly come onto the right hip and swing that left leg all the way around, either planting the left foot in front of the right knee or all the way on the right side of your right knee. You might shimmy that pillow or blanket underneath both sits bones for a little lift in the hips. And then we'll wrap our right elbow around our left leg. Gentle twist here, looking past our left shoulder. Big opening through the left hip crease or outer left hip. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, we'll unravel, coming back the way we came, sending that left leg all the way behind us, pressing into the hands to return to tabletop position. You can move your blanket out of the way. Finding length through the spine, we'll inhale to send the left leg out long this time, left toes on the ground. Inhale to look forward. And exhale, slide that left knee all the way up and in between the hands, bringing our prop in underneath our left hip, our left sits bone. So we press into the top of the right foot and come onto the right and left fingertips. Inhale to expand, open up through that right hip. Maybe looking up slightly. And then exhale to fold inward, melting down towards the ground. Maybe stacking fists or bringing a pillow underneath the forehead. Choose to be present. And if you've lost your ocean breath, let's rekindle that now, really dropping in, drowning out the busyness of the mind and any sounds around you. Couple more breaths here, really lean in. And we'll slowly press up and out of this by coming onto the palms and then swinging our right knee and foot all the way around, planting the right sole of the foot either to the left of the left knee or out in front. Inhaling to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, wrapping that left elbow around the right knee, sending the right fingertips behind. Maybe looking around and back. Deep breath in. And exhale, we'll unwind. This time sending both legs out in front. Keeping our pillow or blanket underneath our hips. Bend through the knees. We'll inhale, reach the hands up towards the sky. Big stretch here. And then exhale, forward fold. Chin and head hangs heavy. Keeping the knees bent as much as feels good today, or pressing the soles of the feet out to get a little more stretch in the back of the legs. Each breath a doorway to the present moment. And we'll slide the hands up the legs, inhaling to straighten through the legs and reaching the hands up towards the sky one more time. Big stretch up. And then exhale to cascade it forward, forward fold. Notice how your forward fold might feel a little different this time. Notice where you're feeling more flexible or at ease. Maybe allowing the elbows to grow really heavy here to get an extra stretch in the upper back body. We'll be here one more breath. And on the exhale, we'll slide the hands back up, stacking through the spine once again. And we'll meet on our backs, navigating towards the ground in your own rhythm and path. And we'll give you an option today to place your blanket underneath your hips, underneath your knees, underneath your heart, or even your head. So anywhere that feels good, using that prop as a little extra support in our corpse pose. We'll send the legs back out long. Hands out by our sides. Checking in one more time with the internal landscape. Allowing the breath to just return to its natural rhythm. We'll bring the hands up to the forehead, palms together. Maybe massaging the third eye. Acknowledging the big picture, each other. Thank you for joining me today. And we'll close our practice by whispering, Namaste.